let's talk about some novel sleep hacks. What do you have to bring extra to the table that viewers don't not know of?
Yeah, I think the first one that not many people know about is actually inclining their bed. This is, not really discussed, but has been used historically by the ancient Egyptians. We used to sleep on an incline, and there's a clear-cut reason why this is beneficial. There's a process known as glymphatic drainage. It's the brain's ability to detoxify, and a lot of that actually occurs at nighttime when we're sleeping. And so by sleeping inclined, it actually increases the brain's ability to detoxify and remove waste and toxins that build up during the day. So one thing that people notice when they do start inclining their bed is they wake up with maybe less dizziness. And then the other benefits are that it can, for somebody who has lower back pain or some degree of back pain, it can really help with that. It can help with varicose veins, which is, it doesn't make sense. You think that you're sleeping on an incline would make it worse, but it actually helps that. And then also acid reflux and heartburn. So it can actually reduce reflux and heartburn. So we're getting, and then the other benefit is for the men is, increased frequency of morning wood, because, circulation is a lot better. So they, wake up with an erection more often.
How many degrees are we talking about?
So what I like to do is raise the head end of my bed by about 6 to 8 inches. That's generally enough to do that.
Okay. We always heard about very dark room, lower temperatures, all those typical things. Anything to add to that?
The other thing I'd sort of add there maybe is for those who are mouth breathers, is to actually use mouth tape. So sticky taping, applying tape to their mouth so they're forced to breathe how they should be breathing, which is through their nose. Because not many guys know this, but nitric oxide, most of it's actually produced in the nasal cavity. So it's really important.
Mm-hmm. I hear people avoid, of course, blue light the hours before going to bed, the phone and so on. But I also heard people avoiding the electricity outlets. They don't want it near to their heads when they place their beds in their room. Is there anything to that?
Yeah, I mean, there are certain individuals that are sensitive to electromagnetic frequencies, so that can, in some studies, high doses or high amounts of EMF can actually make the blood-brain barrier more permeable. So it can actually increase the leakiness of our blood-brain barrier. So in some situations, some people feel better. They notice their deep sleep goes up if they turn the router off at nighttime.
Mm-hmm. Any herbs or drugs people can use?
Yeah, so there's one particular seaweed that, again, not many people really know about, and that's called Eclonia cava, not to be mistaken for kava, the actual root, kava root. This is Eclonia cava, so it's a brown algae, a brown seaweed that, in some of the scientific literature, basically improves alpha waves in the brain, so it can actually induce a similar calming effect to that of L-theanine, and then it can also, it's one of the strongest antioxidants, more powerful than vitamin C, vitamin E, and so it's going to have an antioxidant effect. And then also, in general, from my experience and my dad's experience and other people that have had sleep issues, Eclonia cava is one of those seaweeds that you wake up feeling like you can't go back to sleep. That's how deep and refreshing that quality of sleep is.
Okay, awesome. I was thinking about about food. I don't know if you are into that, but some people feel better when they go to sleep with a full stomach. They feel sleepy from eating. Other advice I've heard is that you cannot eat 2 hours before going to bed. What's about that?
Well, it's funny because the literature will say, you sort of want to avoid heavy meals before bed, but I'm actually on the other side where I actually feel like I sleep better if I have a higher carb meal close to bed.
Same here.
Yeah, because it's going to be lowering that cortisol. It lowers the adrenaline and, helps increase liver glycogen stores. So you're not going to run out of glycogen stores. You also notice like a sleepy effect.
Yeah. Okay, Lucas. Well, I think we've covered all the topics. If people wanted to get in touch with you, how do they do that?
Yeah, they can check out my YouTube channel, Boost Your Biology. Check that out. And then also Instagram at ergogenic_health.
Okay, awesome. I'll put the links in the description under the video. Thank you so much, Lucas.
Thanks for having me, Stephen.
You can buy my workout programs as well as other merchandise in my webshop, link in the description under this video.